Okay. I think we're live. TubaDylan Show. Welcome to my one concurrent viewer. Always welcome you. And now I welcome to my two viewers, friends of the world. As you know on this show, we're always doing different kinds of things, but I welcome my international friends, knowing that in the USA there's no other tuba player who's live right now from the tuba room. We're hoping to introduce a new feature here. Future feature. We're introducing a new tongue twister today here on the TubaDylan Show, which is much more difficult to do with an echo in headphones that are 1 second belated, which are these headphones. I'm talking to you. Say hello. Tell me where you are, who you are. Or call me. This will be the first time I've taken a call if it happens. And I'm still not sure if it will work. I'm using an old iPhone stuck on the floor, connected to a Bluetooth into a Rode, through a mixer, through a looper, through a Mac Pro, to a computer mixed through 100 things and then out to you, the YouTube streamer. If you're just tuning in, this is always an experiment here. Hoping that you can hear me. By switching phones, I now cannot hear me. It's complicated. You can let me know. You let me know. You're my participative audience. You participate in this show. I can't do anything without my tuba fans. So say hello. Let me know where you are, who you are, and how you'd like to participate in today's show. The reason we have a phone number up there is in case you want to call it. Doesn't mean it'll work. It's a strange contraption here. Oh, not those guys. We're just gonna hang out. Got some energy. It's the middle of the night. This is when I come on. I like to think maybe there's some people waking up over there in Europe or the United Kingdom, Africa, Middle East, Asia. Say hello. This is the TubaDylan program. There's no other show quite like it in the history of the internet. I think I can honestly say that there's no show like this show in the history of the internet. Now, does that mean that you're coming upon something that is going to absolutely blow your mind? Yes, it does. What would you think? Like, why would I say that? Hey, how's it going there? This is not your average, everyday YouTube situation here. This is something else. That's right, something else. Join me in the chat. I don't know what that means. Join me in the chat. Is it in focus? Go back here. Not as well. Is that it? This is like the everything's in focus camera right here. It's got a pretty nice view though. Can you see me there? I can switch it up. That's not really in focus there. You know? Definitely not there. If I do this, what is this? There we go. I made it worse, didn't I? Yeah, up here. No? What's going on here? Oh, what's going on? Is that in focus? Hey, can you see me? Hey, you see me? You. I'm out of focus. Oh no. Now you made it really bad. Hey. Call the phone number. What's the phone number? This is a free line. Well, you have to. It's not really free. Okay? So don't do anything. Forget that. I said I was going to talk about the perfect tuba, and it would be carbon fiber. That's obviously not that interesting to people, or maybe the reason everyone's tuning out, all of our huge worldwide viewership, is that it's just such a strange time, and this is just a strange place. The strange dude playing strange hip hop. But I have a thought about carbon fiber tubas. What happened here? Hey, are you still there? I'm way over here. You see me down here? Yeah, sometimes I sit here late at night. There's always one person watching, right? So I know it's not my wife because she never watches. So it's just somebody from somewhere out there. Like only one time did a person say hello when they were one person, and you know who you are. So if that's you, you can say hello now, and I'll know again that it's you, that one person. I kind of like that. A live video happening right now, folks. Like, what else is going on? At 2:16 a.m. on the East Coast here. If you want action, you should be in this place with me right now. Listen, if you could build a tuba from the bottom up, where all the bows are custom rolled carbon fiber, I think you could build a tuba that's like 5, 6 pounds maybe. 5 or 6 pounds. It would have to take a lot of attention, a lot of detail. And the bell would have to be a masterpiece creation of like drawn fiber that's just the right curve. But I think it could be done. And I think it could be done, I don't know. Carbon fiber manufacturing, I don't know how that goes. I don't know. But at some point it could be done. At some point the Chinese can copy it, and at some point it'll be cheap and everyone will be able to order it overnight from Amazon. Mark my word, that tuba is going to be here. There will be a carbon fiber tuba that's going to blow the world's mind. You're going to have people from every continent, and I'm even talking about the tuba players on Antarctica, calling in great support to order this tuba. Because although it'll still be costly as far as Chinese tuba standards are concerned. It will have a pop and an articulation and kind of a resonance of the lightest brass, handmade sheet brass German tuba. It'll have the response like you just couldn't believe. But when you pick the horn up, you hold it, and it will be as light as a feather for a tuba. Now, anything as light as a feather for a tuba is going to be heavier than a trumpet or a trombone that's as light as a feather. But I think you can do it. Carbon fiber, 5 to 10 pound range. Because you might want to have certain brass elements to it. And the lead pipe has to be brass. And I think that's the key. I think you could do a custom lead pipe situation on this carbon fiber horn. And the lead pipe on this horn can be designed according to the player's specifications and interchanged easily on the carbon fiber tuba, so that you can have a thicker rose red brass, more copper content lead pipe if you want, or a really yellow brass and thin and sharp responding lead pipe, one that might not last as long, but that will give you a real snap in the low register and real quick and sharp response and a brighter sound. I mean, why not? Why not have an interchangeable lead pipe on it? That's what I think. You know, this is live. We're talking about interchangeable lead pipes, and no one's asked one question yet. That is why this is the greatest show in the universe. It's true. Even better, if this carbon fiber tuba can have the interchangeable lead pipe system, detachable and very securely attachable with a series of strong magnets, so that the lead pipes can just be pulled out of a slot in the case where you might have 3 different lead pipes, and just stick it right into your horn and be ready to go. To change the sound of the thing. I mean, the thing's light as a feather, but if you want to play it in a symphony orchestra in a big hall and kind of project towards the back of the room, you might want to have a different kind of lead pipe, or have a lighter lead pipe for recording. This is my advice to my 4 tuba viewers around the world, right here, right now on the TubaDylan radio YouTube program. I am here to give you great information, and it's up to you what you do with it. And I usually come on at a time where no one's looking for information at all, but I'm still here. I'm happy to have 3 concurrent viewers right now. I have a lava lamp too. It's over there, isn't it? Not much happening here. Still have about 20, 25 minutes to kill before I'm supposed to be going to bed here. So I'm just gonna chill right here on the air. I was thinking about getting older. It's not an easy thing to do, but we all are getting older. And I totally dig the idea of having lighter and easier equipment, even though I have way too much equipment to carry around. But when it comes down to choosing what to bring where I gotta go, and something to play easy, something light, something that can play the whole range of the instrument, I don't know, I'm just thinking outside the box here. The Eastman 632 tuba that I've got over here is a small bore, and I think that would work really well on a carbon fiber instrument. And it's got this big pancake bell, which I think would work very well on a carbon fiber instrument. I think the player has to be aware that their feedback of that instrument might not be 100% excellent. Being that the vibration of the brass is going to be very different than the vibration of carbon fiber, just face it. I think the ultimate tuba would be carbon fiber because all of us are aging. And tubas are heavy and cumbersome and a pain in the butt to carry around. So some of these carbon fiber instruments are excellent. They're fantastic. They're kind of expensive, and I think they take some getting used to by the player. But the actual feedback on the other side is something else. I don't know, I'm fascinated by it, by instruments, instrument design, and the older I get and the more that I feel my body changing, and I'm trying to get stronger, like I'm always trying to work on that, but I feel that if you actually had to go somewhere with your tuba, most of us have a car, and we can carry a horn in a case from a room, go down one thing of stairs, go to a car, park somewhere, take the horn, put it on your back, walk a little bit, go to an elevator, go where you gotta go. That, you know, that's not too bad. But like if you really wanted to take a tuba out, like if you wanted to go out in the woods and bug out with your tuba, like you're gonna bring the big heavy one or you're gonna bring the carbon fiber one with your bug out bag. And I think that's important. That's all I'm saying here on this show. This is a tuba bug out bag situation here. Like if you had to have a tuba for your bug out bag, your desert island, your do it all, do everything tuba. It would be for me, it would be a double C, small carbon fiber tuba. It would be a tuba like this Mac brass tuba back here, maybe very much like it, but made mostly of carbon fiber. Or even the Eastman. I think they would both have different sounds, you know. No, I don't make it big. I think you want to keep the bell as close to your head as possible. That's why I like the Eastman. If you can make a carbon fiber bell do a real pancake thing and have it be situated semi-close, because the feedback from the carbon fiber instrument is going to feel and sound very different to you as the player. Very different. So Chuck Dellenbach, he plays that carbon fiber bell 3/4 tuba with the Canadian brass. And I'm sure that tuba sounds very different, but I don't know, maybe he plays with a monitor, probably not, but he's adjusted to it. I think it will sound different. But the lightness of a tuba is going to be important to people as they age. And you know, as they retire, unless they have a TV studio full of tubas that they need to have in the background of their gorgeous TV studio of tubas. They'll want to get rid of, people will want to get rid of their fleet of tubas and have something that's simple to play and easy to play that they can make really good bass music out of, but something that you can carry around and not worry about dinging up everywhere, like just hauling around. Hauling a tuba is rough. It's like being a harpist. It's tough work, you know? That's all I've got. That's all I've got here, you know? But I think that's part of it. I welcome my viewers around the world. I know I have millions of viewers in Asia and hopefully Russia. We know you watch the YouTube on Russia. We've all seen those crash videos. If you're terrible, crazy driving. If you're from Russia, chime in. Tell me about your Russian tuba life, what it's like there in Russia. But no, yeah, the 4/4, the ultimate tuba has to be a 4/4 tuba. 4/4 is like the right in the middle tuba. They have these sizes for tubas. If you don't know, people talk about 6/4 tubas, 5/4 tubas, 4/4 tubas, 3/4 tubas. I've never heard a 2/4 tuba mentioned seriously, although I've joked about it with other people before. I think the ultimate tuba has to be a 4/4 tuba, because the 4/4 tuba is right down the middle in size. And you can't play a 6/4 tuba like you can a 3/4 tuba. That's why people like 5/4 tubas. I personally very much like 5/4 tubas. I have one that's considered that, but it's borderline. But yeah, it's a 5/4 tuba. As far as the bore is concerned, it might as well be a 6/4 tuba. The Miraphone Bruckner that I've got. That thing is a beast. Now, this show doesn't have to be about tubas. If you can hear me out there, I'm here to talk about anything. I know more about cameras than some people. And I know less about ET than other people. But I know a lot about Macintosh computers, filmmaking, film editing, post-production, sound. This is why it never quite sounds good or works right in here, because I actually know what I'm doing. If you ever go to an organization that has, say, a corporate video person, their video people usually don't know what they're doing. And that's exactly the kind of person that I am. So welcome to the show. We learn about how we don't know what we're doing every time. This phone number that I'm putting up will go on YouTube for all time, and people will probably call this Google number of mine. But I'd rather someone call now, but maybe someone has, it just isn't working. I've never tried it. So that's a new thing. And it takes a lot of guts to call somebody on a show. Like, especially a show with only 2 viewers. Like, who would want to do that? Why would you need to call someone on a show with just 2 viewers? But I am still hanging out here. Like I said, I usually, at this time, if I'm on, I would expect that my viewers are international, which I love. I'd love to practice English with you. So come on, give me a little bit of your English chat technique in the comments and ask me another question about tubas, cameras, life, piano, guitar. I love the guitar. I am the worst guitarist who loves the guitar. Other than that, I have nothing to add to the universe. I do work hard and love what I do. Welcome to my show. It's good to have you here. We're just chilling out here for now. Winding down to late night bedtime here at the TubaDylan household. Join us in the chat. Give me a call. I don't know if it'll work, but I think I have this thing hooked up to this thing. This thing. This thing. Digging this. Relax. This is a phone. Confirm passcode. You can't see that, can you? I don't think so. Yeah, it's set up. Call the TubaDylan line at 704-380-0018. 704-380-0018. We'll get used to that number once millions of you are calling in, and that one line is always jammed with fans. You're my fans. is a real show, folks. Like, we're on the air live from America right now. Say hello. You don't have to talk about tubas. If you can hear me better now, you don't have to talk about tubas on this program. I'm happy to talk about anything. America, you're probably from a different land if you're here at 2:38 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Like 5 hours ahead of this, people are getting up on the other side of that pond out there. So if that's you, say hello, tell me where you are. I know we have at least 3,000 million people watching right now. So don't be shy, say hello. That's my robot cam. There's a robot cam. So call me here. This is my wacky studio here. But I'm just going to show you something here. Up there. See that trumpet there? It's not just a... That looks weird, right? That's not a normal trumpet. See the grain on it? Get right up close to it. See that? See that grain right there? That's carbon fiber. They're like, you'll hear people talk about the fit and finish of these things, and that they're not right, they're not perfect, they don't look. Now this is a super prototype. This is one of the very first ones, but they really worked hard on this one. It's fantastic. So this one doesn't have any of the branding on it, which is just a lot like a lot of the ones I have, because I got the historicals. That's the DeCarbo, one of the very first modular DeCarbo trumpets. And that's what I think the tuba has to be. It has to be modular. This trumpet comes apart very easily. Pull it around to the brace so you can sort of see it without even pulling it off of the shelf here, or whatever you call it. But see that brace right there? You see how the end of the brace is hitting the brass side, not the carbon fiber side? The end of it actually looks like it has a screw on it. Well, it does. That's a screw. And there are more screws up there on the other brace. So the entire bell of this trumpet comes off. You can interchange with different carbon fiber variations, or you could swap out different valve variations. I think there's more of you to experiment with carbon fiber part of it. The
course, the lead pipe is always really important. So like I said, in tuba, just like this, what you would call almost a fully carbon fiber trumpet, still has a decent amount of breath. That's why I'm saying a tuba, let's go for like 7 pounds, right? But I want more than just the bell, like Chuck Dellenbach. He just has the bell. I want more than the bell. I want some of the bigger bows to be carbon fiber. Like, I want the bell. So Chuck Dellenbach, he just has the bell of his tuba carbon fiber. Let's see here. Let's point at one of these tubas here. Let's say it was this one. I would want the bell to be fully carbon fiber, all the way up to the bell seam, and the bottom bow to be fully carbon fiber. And maybe if you want to like weigh it down or make it look really cool, I don't know how it would work, but you may want to have a weight on it or extra thick carbon fiber along the bottom bow end, like this tuba has. Almost all tubas have a different design. It's for the balance and the weight of the tuba to weigh down in your lap and to sort of hook down in your lap. This is Yamaha here. See that bend in the end there? The bend in the end. See that bend there? Yeah. So the carbon fiber tuba. Oh, I hope you can hear it. I better check. I'm blabbering away at this point. Yeah, let me bring this rap music down a little bit. Sorry, guys. But yeah, okay. So I'm just saying that the carbon fiber tuba would have to have some weight down at the bottom bow, which I think would be important just for the feel of it in your lap. That's the York Brunner end here. This is the Wilson end, PT15 copy, but also see the weighted end on it. These German ones, they kind of stand out more. Like the all silver ones are almost kind of hidden in there because it's silver on silver on silver. See that? There's still a pretty big back, plate on that. I would kind of want that to be either metal. If you could stick the metal to the carbon fiber, maybe. I don't know if you can do that. I think my robot cameras are dying. Hold on, when I go, turn them off. You can just come with me on this journey. This is the Edelkrone slider system, and it's a little fidgety. It only works with these Canon batteries. I'm just going to pull them off for now, and we'll just, I guess we don't really need that for the rest of the show. But then again, you know what? The show is just me doing this, so I'm just going to take these two batteries and swap them out and show you how I make that work. So over here, I have battery chargers. This is my wacky studio, so enjoy it. The battery, there we go. I'll just stick those batteries in there. And then these are charged ones right here. Here underneath some of my trumpets here. These are all different types of super cool trumpets and guitars. It's a Taylor. It's a one-of-a-kind Yamaha C piccolo trumpet. Cornet. Yeah, cornet. Gold Taylor heavy C trumpet. This was Joey DeFrancesco's Lawler B-flat trumpet. It's a Martin Committee modeled trumpet, all the way down to the spit valves. Settlers. This is super cool. Yamaha Customs, Osmond Carumpet, very much like a Monet Flumpet. Yamaha E-flat soprano cornet. Yamaha. C and B flat. Oh, these are no Carol Brass. C and B flat pocket trumpets. Well, that's my main workstation there. This is a live tour of my studio. That, you know, that might be what people like to see. I don't know. I'm putting new batteries in my Edelcrown robot slider here. That contains this wide camera that I like to throw up there. Sometimes these batteries are fidgety and how to get them in. And then you have to reprogram this every time. So there's some things about this I don't love. I'm fidgeting with the fidgety battery. There we go. I think I got it. I have to turn on this fancy remote control here. And pair. Well, first I got to deactivate them. And then I have to pair them. See that? You're watching this as a behind the scenes moment. This is my robot camera. It sits behind a crystal ball. There's the crystal ball. It's not really scratched up. Those are like weird wires you see in there. Not well? Okay. So, now once I have it there, I can move it around with this remote control. See that? There it goes. Beep. Mop. So I'll just start right there. See, that's number 1. Oh, we don't want to do that. We want to go this way. And then we can just have it slide over here. See that? It's on the move. Ooh, yeah. When it gets about to the end there, we can turn the guy a little bit. You know? So that the dork in the center there with the tuba stays sort of centered and can like look up at it and brag about how cool it looks. That's probably about right. And you just push 2. And then you double hit them, and then they'll loop. But because it runs on these kind of small, crummy Canon batteries, you know, I get like an hour and 10 to 20 minutes out of each battery. This one has it. Now that's great. Like if I was doing, and I've used these for filming gigs, and it's great for that because you can just, you know, you can slide all day. You have various batteries, you take a break, you throw in new batteries. But if you're doing the ultimate tuba live shows like me, and I'm, you know, you're going on and you were setting up before even the show started and had it running, it'll die in the middle of your show, and then you'll end up showing your audience what you're doing about it. And I'm just showing you what's happening here with this camera. Now I'll go back and activate the camera so you see which one I just fixed. And I have cameras all around this place, everywhere in here, and everywhere outside too. So don't come on knocking, because I'll know you're here. Only one viewer now. We'll probably have to pull off the air now. Nobody wants to see this. But yeah, here we are. So I'm going to take this phone apart pretty quick. Only one viewer. Well, now that we fixed the studio, maybe we'll go on tomorrow at a better time. Maybe wearing something more flattering than this awful thing. And maybe talking about something more interesting. I still think, at the end of this video, if you watched all the way through and you can stand the music in the background and I didn't mix it totally terribly and my iPhone was on. Okay, so no wonder. Nobody ever tells me these things. There was probably the biggest echoes Okay, that probably had the worst audio of all my videos, but hey, whatever. I'll look at it tomorrow, and if it's so bad, I'll take it off, but I never really take them off. I just leave them on there. Because someday, someone might get a screenshot of it, or not. That's it. TubaDylan's gonna leave here, because nobody called, and I screwed up the audio, so. Anyway, we'll try again another time. But even if you screw up the audio, folks, and even if you're just the 2 viewers watching right now, I just want you to know that I love you, that you're my friends, that there's only so much time we have in this world, and the fact that there's 2 people watching me right now, spending this little bit of time with me there is, and that maybe 3 people might see it later. That's thrilling to me because at least I get to communicate with someone else outside of here. I'm not saying I'm lonely because I have a gorgeous wife and a beautiful family, so I'm not. But I'm just talking about in reaching out to strangers. So, hi on there for YouTube, and I love you. If you're watching, the only best advice I can give anyone is to read the Bible and read about God and his whole entire plan, including Jesus Christ, who saves the entire world in the end. He really is the man. So read it for what it is. And that's all I can tell you. I won't stay on anymore and talk about tubas or wander around my studio or whatever I was doing tonight with the terrible audio. Oh, I feel so bad about that. I'm gonna have to see what happened, but I look back at here and I go, oh, I turned on this iPhone camera and I left the mic on here. So then there were all kinds of mics going crazy here. So that was probably foolish. And don't call me on that phone number in the daytime just to see what I'm doing, because I don't know, I don't think I don't have it activated on my phone. Like I have it activated on a fake phone in here. So if I'm working in here, then I might even hear it. So if you have to call me, then fine. And if I'm in here and I hear it, it's only Wi-Fi, so it only works through the Wi-Fi. I'll say hello. Too bad you didn't call tonight. You should have. You know who you are. You should have tried. You should have tried. But have a good night. Love you all. Peace out. Peace out. How do we end this?